The MAC10 code, use it to get a 10% discount on any exercise device from bulwarker.com. Now I know what you're thinking. I haven't even done a beginner workout on the ISO-FLO and I'm already bringing out an advanced one. What's the deal? Don't worry beginners, you can do this workout too. All I want to do is bring up a training principle that I've been using with the ISO-BO and ISO-FLO that I feel can be very helpful for those interested in progressing a little bit quicker. So for those that want to gain more strength, more hypertrophy with their ISO-FLO or ISO-BO, this method is for you. But if you just want to get a regular workout in, get a good pump going, that's fine. You can do this workout as well just by foregoing the method that I will be talking about. The method that I will be talking about, I will refer to it as strength reps. And it's likely that you are already using this to some extent in your ISO-FLO or Bulwarker protocol. But first, what will we train in this upper body workout? We will train the biceps, the front and mid deltoids, the chest and the core. We will do one exercise for each muscle group, 3 to 5 sets. For this workout you will not count reps. You will train till you feel sufficient soreness. Do not overdo it, especially in the beginning, as you will want to aim for, at least 3 sets per exercise. Okay, I will demonstrate the method now with the first exercise. For starters, what I want you to do is adjust the ISO-FLO to a proper range for normal bicep curls. You can also choose to do hammer curls by adjusting the handles to vertical. It's all up to you. You can go crazy, it's your party. So I want you to curl, but for the first 3 to 5 reps on each arm, I want you to use a lot of your strength. Maybe not 100%, but instead of the typical 50 to 70%, I want you to use, let's say, up to 90. This is the advanced part. So if you are a beginner, or you just want to get a normal workout in, skip this. Again, I will refer to this as strength reps for obvious reasons. And before you wonder if this is dangerous, most muscle injuries happen as the result of unexpected extension, right? And most joint injuries can be prevented by simply applying proper form, as well as ensuring you don't undertrain antagonistic muscles, meaning, for example, the biceps and triceps, right? You want to train them equally. For this exercise as well, lock your shoulders, keep your elbows pressed to your body to prevent injury. Even though the ISO-FLO is less likely to cause these types of injuries, proper form should always be maintained. As for blood pressure issues, this is as dangerous, if not less dangerous, for your blood pressure as conventional strength training. If you are worried, however, talk it over with your doctor or health professional and just loosen the amount of strength used. I hope this puts your mind at ease, and without further ado, let's get started. So with all explanations out of the way, I will now do my 5 strength reps, 10 in total, and what I want you to do is ensure you use good momentum for the concentric. Don't do slow reps here, powerful, forceful contraction. This is important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, now once you finish those reps, do normal repetitions with the usual 40 to 70% effort that you would usually apply for your free weight curls. You don't have to count reps, just do your thing. Keep your muscles under sufficient contraction. As long as you're feeling a burn, you're doing fine. The moment your arms become a little bit numb, go right into an isometric contraction and hold. Count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5, 7. Okay, good. I will also show you the hammer curl variant. But first, for people who are wondering how much rest you should be taking between sets, take as long as you need. As long as you progress from week to week, you're doing fine. Especially for sets like these, with these power reps, which are supposed to be very challenging, it is not a crime to take a little bit more rest than usual, okay? Okay, second set. This time I would recommend you to lower your strength reps to 3 per arm. If you are more focused on strength, you can do as much as 7 per set for this workout. But as normal folk, we just want to gain some mass, we'll now bring the strength reps down from 5 to 3 or 6 in total. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so after those are done, as you can see, just switch to normal reps until you become numb. Then you can do an isometric contraction, right? Now, let's say you want to get a little bit more out of this exercise, or this is your last set, right? You want to get a little bit more out of your set. What you can do after your 7-second contraction, if you are not exhausted enough, you can put more tension on your hold. More and more and more, maximum effort. You're already exhausted at this point, so the amount of effort you will be able to utilize is relatively low at this point. Still, this is an advanced principle. Also a warning, maximum force contractions, as I'm currently showing, are not safe for every exercise. For some exercises, it would mean putting too much strain on your joints, but for this exercise, it's typically safe. But do remain cautious, as you should always be. But do remain cautious. Okay, next exercise, the chest. For this, you will have to lengthen the upper cable by about 30 to 40 centimeters. Yes, we keep it metric here. So now, pull the cable in front of you as I'm showing now. Again, start with strength reps. Now this might seem like an unconventional movement at first, because it is. You would be unlikely to train your chest like this, with free weights. But once you get the hang of this, this is an awesome exercise. You will get a very powerful contraction in your chest. Important thing is that you put some effort to isolate the chest and front deltoids. It's best to not bend your arms at the elbow. Let all come from the shoulders and chest. Proper momentum, not too slow, be forceful. Once you're done with the strength reps, use normal reps at 40 to 70% until your shoulders and or your chest start becoming numb. Then finish with an isometric hold. If it's your last set, you can choose to up the tension in your isometric hold until maximum exhaustion. You can also use an underhand variation. This way you get a little bit more upper chest isolation, if that is what you are after. Regardless, either form is great for chest development. And it is among my favorite chest exercises of all time. You will really feel a very strong isolation if you do this properly. Okay, third exercise. Shoulder presses. Depending on the angle, you can also get some trapezius isolation. Again, same principle, do 3 to 5 strength reps on each side. You can do one set at a time, or alternate both, then do normal reps. And when your shoulders become sore, do a hold. Again, you can do one side at a time, as long as you go for a total of, let's say, between 6 and 10 reps. You can alternate a hold during the sets if you want. So, like this is a hold for 7 seconds, right? And this is a hold for 7 seconds. So I'll show you how I do it, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. And hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last exercise for the core. You might want to shorten the straps for this one. Keep your hips stable and let your core do all the work. Again, start with a few strength reps. Once you've done those, do normal reps and do a hold. In this case, I would say do one hold for each side again, between 4 to 7 seconds. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so full demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, normal reps. As you start to become really numb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want, you can do a bit more repetitions before you switch into the other side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's the workout. Thank you for watching. Be sure to share and use the MAC10 code on bullwalker.com if you want a 10% discount on any of the devices offered by the company. I have lots of other videos on the Bullworker, the ISO-FLO, a few on the ISO-FLO as well, the power twister, the chest expander, and if you are more into nutrition, I have plenty of videos on that topic as well. All can be found on my channel. Anyway, have a nice day, and I will see you next time.